friends, and welcome back to Rustic and Lace DIY. I am truly happy that you are all here, and I want to let you know that I appreciate each one of you. And for those of you who are new, welcome. My name is Brenda and this is my Oliver, and we are happy to have you here as well today. Today I am doing tier tray with a fall theme. My tier tray needs a lot of work, so I am really excited about doing this and building up that tier tray. So with all that being said, what do you think, Oliver? Let's get to crafting. Here is DIY number 1. Okay, so for this DIY, I used some spray adhesive, some cinnamon. I bought these 2 little mugs from Hobby Lobby, and I just think they are adorable. I had some cinnamon sticks, a little piece of cardboard, a paper straw, and some cotton balls, and then my Waverly Chalk Paint in the color pumpkin. So I will start out here by tracing the top of the mugs onto my cardboard there. And I am going to use those little cardboard pieces to put on the top of those mugs to hold the cotton balls. So you see I put them there, and then here I'm just going to trace out a small area to cut so that I can stick my straw and my cinnamon sticks through that little piece. And then this was probably the hardest part. I took my chalk paint there and I painted with a small paintbrush all of the yellow that's on that straw. And like I said, out of the whole project, this is the hardest part. I'm not very good at being straight, and yeah, this this took a little skill, but I got it done. And I did cut it in half in case you don't notice, so that I could put 1/2 in each of those mugs. And then after that, I do put some cotton inside of the mugs, as you can see there. Then I'm taking that cardboard cutout and I'm topping it with hot glue, and then I am just putting some cotton all around, and I'm just taking the cotton and I'm kind of spreading it apart as I'm putting it on there so it's not so big, although it does get to be pretty puffy. I did keep adding a lot of the cotton, which you don't have to add as much if you do this. You can just add whatever you want. I kind of got away with myself with adding all that cotton balls. And then here I'm just adding some glue on the edges and pushing the cotton down to the edge so you can cover up the cardboard. Now I was going to try the caulking method on this, but I was super tired that day and I didn't want to try something that radical. It's not really that radical, but I was kind of tired and in a hurry, so I did it this way. So there I just sprayed some of that spray adhesive onto the cotton balls, and then I'm sprinkling the cinnamon on top, and that spray adhesive really makes that cinnamon stick. And there they are. I think the whipped cream is just about as tall as those little cups. Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh, but I love it. It's cute. And I did add a window cling and some stickers to them as well. And this is number 2. So for this one, I used this little sign from Dollar Tree, the stickers. I made a printout on my Cricut design space, and then Waverly Chalk Paint in the color Plaster. Here I thought I was going to try and save that little ribbon that was around there, but it was on there. I don't know how it was on there, so I had to cut it off. And then I used my Cricut tool to pull off the side, or the paper that was on the front. But here I'm actually painting the back of it because it does, when you pull off that paper, it still leaves some stuff on it. So I decided I'm going to use the back part, and I don't show this, but I do cover the other side with some scrapbook paper and kind of made it a 2-sided sign. So here I am just putting my words on, and it says leaves are falling and my pumpkin spice is calling. But guys, I have to tell you, as I was editing this, I realized that somehow the F for falling moved over to the word R. So it's A-R-E-F and then a space and alling. So I don't know if I can fix it. I'm going to try to fix it, but I don't know, maybe I'll just test and see how many people notice it when they come over. But, you know, that's crafting for you, I guess. So, oh boy, guys. Maybe I have the giggles tonight. I don't know. I just can't believe that that happened. Anyways, I took these stickers and I'm taking the leaves off, a couple leaves off of it, and I'm just adding it to my little sign there. Then I took some burlap that I got from the Dollar Tree and I'm just cutting it in half because I didn't want it to be that wide. And I'm just going to hot glue it right onto the top of this little sign there. And once I have that all hot glued on, I will make a bow with that ribbon. This ribbon I got from Hobby Lobby. Now I have some ribbon that looks almost exactly like this from Dollar Tree, but for some reason I cannot find it in my messy craft room. So here I'm just taking a twist tie. To make the bow, I just made the awareness ribbon loop and then scrunched the middle, and then I am putting a twist tie on it, trimming those legs down and dovetailing them. And let's see, after that, I took a eucalyptus leaf that I got off of a fall eucalyptus branch that I got from Walmart, and I am going to hot glue that on the top as well. And then I'm going to put my bow right over the side of it. And I think this is really cute, even with the little mess up with the F. I think it came out looking really cute. Then I decided it was just a little still too white for me, or light, I should say. So I took my Waverly Antique Wax and my little chippy brush from Plaid, and I am just doing a good dry brushing all along the edge of it and then around the middle, around the inside of it as well, just to kind of darken it up a little bit. And there it is. I think it came out really cute, even with the F in the wrong space. So you have to let me know what you think of it and if you like it. And you know, if you don't have a Cricut, there's all kinds of ways of doing stuff like this. But if you want to follow me, you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram, or if you'd like to buy me a coffee, I would love it, and the links are in my description box below. Here is DIY number 3, and this one is my favorite. I absolutely love this one. So I had this little cute little cutting board I got from Hobby Lobby, and my paint there, I used Waverly Chalk Paint in the color ink and the Waverly Antique Wax. And then I printed out the words hello and pumpkin. And here I'm just using my painter's tape to mark off where I am going to paint the bottom part of that black. And once I have that all sealed on there good, I'm going to take my Waverly Chalk Paint and I am going to paint the whole bottom of this front and back with that black color. So if you are new here and you are liking what you see and you like home decor on a budget, then I hope you would hit that red subscribe button and become part of our little family. I would absolutely love to have you join us. So if you do, let me know in the comment box below that you're new and which one was your favorite. And give me that thumbs up. That really does help my channel grow. Once that was dry, I moved my little tape down, and then I just took that antique wax and I am waxing the whole top part of that cutting board, front and back, and then I will take a napkin and wipe off the excess wax. And I tell you what, I think I'm gonna have to do more things with the black and the antique wax because I absolutely love the way this looks. I think it looks so high-end. To me, I look at this and I think I could see someone buying something like this at Hobby Lobby. And I'm not bragging about myself. I just think it just looks that great. So then I took some more of this ribbon and I am just going to wrap it around right there where the two paints mix, and then I'm going to hot glue it on. And you don't have to do that if you don't like that. If you just like the two colors, I just thought it would just add a little something extra. So here I'm just putting on my wording, and I will, after that, add some Mod Podge on top of those words and all around the black paint. The reason why I use the Mod Podge is because a lot of times vinyl doesn't really like to stick to the wax, which I kind of forgot about it until I was putting it on and it was kind of moving. So I wanted to just give it that extra protection. And then since it's going to be on my tier tray, I figured it'd be good to add that Mod Podge on there to kind of give it that extra coating as well for that. And I made these two little bows out of some buffalo check ribbon I got from Dollar Tree, and then that pumpkin ribbon that matches the one that goes around. And then I'm going to take a little pumpkin from this set of window clings, and I'm just going to trim off all of that, the clear window cling part, as close to the pumpkin as I can, so that way you're not seeing that on the sign. So then I'm just going to add some Mod Podge there where I'm putting the window cling, and I just Mod Podge it down, and then once that was on there, and it was on there pretty good, I tried to pull it up and it was stuck. I just added a little bit more to the top, and there it is. I just love it. It's so cute. You have to let me know what you think about it in the comment box below. Okay, the next DIY, number 4, I made this cute little sign with a wood cutout, pumpkin cutout from Dollar Tree, this Hello Fall sign from window clings, or from a window cling from Dollar Tree. Oh my gosh. That book I got from Michael's. It was buy one, get two free. So I used a piece of paper from it, and then this chalkboard frame from Dollar Tree, and my Waverly Chalk Paint in the color Moss. So I start off by just painting the whole chalkboard with that moss color. And I didn't care if I got the paint onto the chalkboard because I am going to cover the chalkboard part with that paper. So once I painted the front and the back and that pumpkin, I cut out the paper to fit, and then I'm just using my fingers to crease the paper along the edge there so that I can cut it out. Now, I use scissors to cut it out, and I should have used my little paper cutter because I cannot cut straight, even with lines. And so here I go, I'm hot gluing this paper on, and you could still see some of the black of the chalkboard. And so I thought, well, okay, how do I fix this? So I grabbed my twine, and I just hot glue the twine all the way around the edge of the paper there, and that covers it up really well. And plus it just gives it a little more pizzazz. I think it makes it look a little more farmhouse, and I think it came out really cute too. So this is probably my second favorite out of the 5 that I made. And let's see, once I get done with that, I am going to trim out that Hello Fall sign just like I did with the pumpkin. Just be careful if you do this because I did cut one of the leaves, and so I kind of have to put them together, but you can't tell because I use Mod Podge on the sign, and you just stick it on the Mod Podge. So here I am putting Mod Podge all over that pumpkin, because this is where I'm putting the sign. So I put the Hello Fall, and then I add the little leaves that go along the side to it. And this is one way, you guys, if you don't have a Cricut machine, you know, finding anything that has wording is a great way. Even printables. In fact, I'm going to be doing something kind of similar to this, but without a Cricut, coming up soon. So be watching for it. And then, if you can see on my left, my sweet husband brought me my coffee and my cute little mug that I got from Hobby Lobby. So here I'm I ended up putting on, I think, 2 of these little glue dots because I wanted it to kind of stick out of the picture a little bit more. So there I'm just adding that to my picture. And I took some twine and just made a little bow, and I'm just covering up the little hole that was on that pumpkin. And then I took a couple of these stickers and I'm just putting 2 pumpkins, one on opposite edges, and then I just add some leaves on the other edges as well. And I think that is all. No, it's not all, because I realized after that, I thought, that green needs something. So I took my Waverly Chalk Paint in the color Cashew, and then I'm just doing some dry brushing all around the edge of that green, and then that is it. And you'll have to let me know what you think. I think it's really cute, very simple and sweet, and I love it on my tier tray. Okay, and then here comes DIY number 5. This is the last one. So I took another one of those wooden pumpkin cutouts, some of these Scrabble letters, some tumbling tower blocks, and some fabric that I got from Walmart. So I took my mineral chalk paint and I went ahead and painted all 4 of those tumbling tower blocks with that mineral chalk paint. And then after that, I took my antique wax, and I am just in a little stencil brush, and I'm just going to kind of go around the edge of all of those little Scrabble letters, and I'm just kind of adding some dimension to it. I really love the way it comes out. It makes it look old and not fresh and new. So then I take my pumpkin and I am just tracing it onto that fabric, and then I cut the fabric out. Then I use my Mod Podge to go all around the pumpkin, and then I'm just going to lay that fabric right on top of that pumpkin. And I got this pumpkin at Walmart. I mean, not pumpkin, I'm sorry guys. This material at Walmart. They had a whole bunch of little flats of material, and I got a whole bunch. They were just really pretty stuff. Then I'm just going to take these tumbling tower blocks, and I am going to glue 3 of them together. So I'm just hot gluing them together. Then I take the one that's by itself, and I'm just putting that on the back part of that pumpkin. Then I take the A and one of the L's, and I'm hot gluing them onto the bottom part of that pumpkin, just like you see there. Then after that, I take my F and I glue it on to the 3 tumbling tower blocks that we glued together. And I'm going to glue the pumpkin on. I don't know why I started with the F. I should have just stuck this on there, but I think I was seeing where I wanted to place things and I went ahead with the F. So there I have those, and then I'm going to glue the L on there, and then we have all of those on there. Then I took some twine and I just put a little dab of hot glue on the back, and I'm just twisting the twine all around the stem of that pumpkin. And then I'm just going to trim that off and hot glue it onto the back as well. And then after that, I decided to make a little bow. So I put that little bow right there on the stem. Then I had these little leaves that I got. They're little wood leaves from Hobby Lobby. They come in a package of, I don't know, maybe 20. They're really cute. I love them. And I hot glued them in those bare spaces. Then I took this burlap ribbon I got from the Dollar Tree, and I am just going to wrap it around the bottom edge. I just felt like it needed a little something, and I really love the way this one came out too. I don't know, this might be my second favorite. It's close. I don't know. I do really like this one a lot. And I think once I do that, this one is done. And it was pretty easy, and it's really cute, and it looks really cute on my tier tray. You'll have to let me know what you think of this one as well. I really love it. So if you are new again, I hope you hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you enjoy or join my channel. My goodness, I must be ready for bed. It's late. Okay guys, I hope you liked today's video. Give me that thumbs up, let me know what you thought, and I will see you guys next week. Have a blessed and wonderful week, my friends. Bye bye.